The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
There's a girl, she's a star, she's got style, Steffi Star, you see her face around the town, she's popular, Steffi Star.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Weinstein. And who are you?
I'm Meredith Keach.
We have two awesome guests today.
Yeah, wicked fun people.
Yeah. You guys can introduce yourselves.
I'm Jon Richardson.
Woo!
And I'm Josh Godfrey.
Woo!
Woo!
So exciting. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Josh is a repeat offender. Jon,
Yep.
This is your first time.
Yes, it is.
Wicked fun.
Jon, where do you live? What's going on?
Currently, I live in Norton.
No, it.
We like to say Norton.
Norton.
Yep, you live in Norton. You have to say Norton, Taunton, Canton, Stoughton.
I haven't gotten the Stowe end part
That's
yet.
Taunton. So you live in Norton?
I do, but born and raised in Easton. I actually grew up right up the road on William Street, where I
Oh.
lived most of my life.
Oh, this is fabulous.
I wish I bought a house down the center of town. That's one thing I feel like I missed.
In the village.
Yeah. Right? Like,
I thought
I don't
you
know.
love your street.
I mean, I do, but it would be nice to have that walkability.
Old
Right.
Foundry
Yeah.
keeps getting better, though.
Yeah, Old Foundry's getting
I
excited.
mean, it's like next level now.
Right?
Do you guys know that I've been designing T-shirts?
Oh, we got a whole club now?
Mhm.
We're going to have to start having block
I have a
parties
logo.
So those of you who don't know, someone from our team
Yes.
has moved onto Meredith Street.
She moved back home, basically.
Yeah.
And she's loving it.
Yep.
So now Meredith has
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of us that I know. Like,
Oh.
good. We have Matt and Sam,
mhm,
James,
mhm,
Maria and Kevin,
mhm.
and us, of course.
Yep.
And Josh.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, we
Maria
got-
and Kevin, do you guys know them? They live across the street from you?
The Kavanaughs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're customers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Yeah. Good people.
Yeah,
Is
they're
anyone
nice.
not a customer?
taking, taking over Easton.
Poor Tony has to bring his daughter's car in, and Godfrey's is so busy. They're like, we can't see you till next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
We hate to say it, but
But what can you do? You're
Look
so
up.
popular.
Yep.
You have to wait for these good things.
But they're getting a new building.
I
With
know.
their base.
it's coming up.
yeah.
How many bays do you have now?
There's 3 right now, and we're going for, it'd be 5 bays in the new building. It'd be
Wow.
like 4 pretty good sized bays and then 1 big bay for the ramp trucks and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah,
Thank
we're
God.
excited. We're hoping to break ground in the spring if everything goes well. But
How long will it take to build something like that?
it's tough to say. I think 6 months to
Yeah.
8 months maybe.
And then where do you put your business in the interim?
We're kind of in the middle of figuring that out because they're going to start by building like the skeleton above where we're working now. And
Oh.
then they demolish it inside pretty
Whoa,
much. But
really?
there's going to be obviously like a
A lag.
6 month in between where like we'll have to go somewhere else. So
Yeah.
we've been looking like an industrial park or something like that.
Yeah.
But it'll be a pain, but once it's done, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
Well-
Sweet. We already love it there now, so we can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I know.
Will you be serving snacks?
Yeah, we'll have a whole bar for you.
Barnes does that.
We wanted to do
They
a
have
rooftop.
snacks.
We wanted a rooftop cabana, but they wouldn't let me do that.
No.
Damn.
I mean, snacks is pretty good. When I go to Barnes and have to sit around, I get myself a water and a
Yeah.
soda or coffee.
We love a snack.
chip.
Because then we can just hang out while we get our oil changes.
And I'm not
Wait,
surly.
Jon, do you work there too?
I used to.
What happened? You got canned?
Sam Candom.
Oh, she is tough, that
She
one.
is ruthless.
No, not quite. I actually started there senior year. I went to Southeastern.
Oh, you did?
Southeastern Regional Technical Vocational High School.
That's the one.
It's so hard to get into that school.
It really is.
No, it is.
It's 600 applicants like 2 years ago.
really. I
Yeah.
think there's something if you're from Easton or a town that doesn't send a ton of students there, I think they need to meet some sort of number as far as
Yeah,
how many people come from
My
each
girlfriend's
community.
son got waitlisted. He didn't get in.
Really?
Yeah, and his brother goes there. Apparently, they don't have legacy.
Well,
Yeah.
forget it.
So try to find a person in the trades these days. It's brutal.
I don't understand
Yeah,
why
there's a
more
big- there's a
people
big
aren't
shortage.
going into
Ugh.
yeah, it's crazy.
And they have so much attitude, and they're like, "Ugh, I have to come out to your house again.
right.
You have more work for me?
Right. I don't have time.
It's crazy.
I have to charge you double.
Yeah, which they do.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like you see more and more of a push though for trying to push kids to get into the trades lately. So
Should.
They
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
People, please.
Well, I mean,
put your
seriously,
children in the trades.
let's talk about college and the return on investment
the
these days.
expense.
and
Don't
how
talk to
expensive it
me
is.
about that.
Holy cow. I mean, it's like 90 grand. Some places.
What a waste.
It's 90 grand times 4. Now you hurl yourself into debt before you even have a job.
Yep.
Right.
There's
I don't
definitely
know.
a big switch happening. Like, I feel like the push, obviously, for the trades is getting higher. Because it used to be, you went to OA and they were like, everybody's got to go to college.
Yeah.
Like, they never
Right,
pushed it.
yeah.
And now it's like kind of starting to.
But
I don't know.
you got to question it, right?
Yeah.
Do I really want to be $300,000-$400,000 in debt
Yep.
starting out? I mean, that's a lifetime. That's a 30-year payoff.
Yep. It's a lot.
you really need a plan going in too. I feel like a lot of people just kind of go because it's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
And don't exactly know what they're hoping to get out of it.
it's true.
And
Right.
What did you study at Southeastern?
automotive.
Oh, you did. Ah, so you were shoo-in at Godfrey.
I actually started there on a externship, they called it. I don't know what the difference is between that and an internship, but
Who made that term up?
John did.
Wow.
It's a new one.
I was there for 2 weeks, and then at some point while I was there, Jamie offered me a job. So I went back to school, let my teachers know, and they were trying to push me to go to a dealership to see like the difference of how a small shop versus a dealership operates. And I was like, nah, I like the Godfreys. I think I'm going to just head over there. So
And you worked there for a while?
yeah, I worked there until 2017, and then I started on the water department in the town of Sharon.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah. John's the one I ask water questions about.
really? Can I have your number?
Sure.
I might have water questions.
Ask
You do?
away.
We can ask him here.
Well, I don't have it right now. But I'm sure something will come up.
Let's talk
Wait.
about PFAS.
Yeah, but Tony just had to meet the water department in Easton, and they had to put some antenna
On your house?
on the water meter.
Oh, okay, yeah. They transmit. There's a radio on the meter that transmits back to the office for your reading. So maybe it was the battery was dead in it or something like that. And they needed to put a new one on.
Well, Alexa Weinstein said the water reading was at 8 a.m. sharp, and it actually wasn't. It was at 8:30.
Oh.
Tony got out of bed and ran down
discrepancy.
there and waited for half an hour.
God forbid.
I said, you said 8 o'clock, Alexa. She goes, you know what, Mom? I don't need the complaining. I have a lot on my plate right now.
Well, and maybe she didn't trust that he'd be on time.
She goes, and I sent him $50.
Oh. Tones. Anyway.
So I'm like, well, I need more gummies. He's like, I'll use the $50. So anyway, where were we?
PFAS.
Oh, yeah, the water.
Meredith
Oh,
wants
yeah,
to
the
get
water
right into
department in
PFAS.
Sharon. You know, I grew up in Sharon.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the podcast. I've seen a few episodes, so.
Wait, well, what's your favorite episode?
My favorite? There's a lot of good ones. I like the ones with the Godfreys.
Of course.
Those are always funny because I know them.
Fan favorite?
I like the first one. Josh came on. He didn't say a peep
Yeah, it was quiet.
unless spoken
There's a lot of
to.
real estate stuff going on. I just kinda
Oh,
hung
there
out.
was? I feel like we never talk about real estate.
Yeah, probably.
Sam was in here. She was
Yeah.
going on and on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Sam.
Sam.
Sam
I just had to text them because they're going to cover my water reading at 12:30. Speaking of,
Oh.
hopefully, but those two forget sometimes.
Oh, where is it?
Sam and Jess at 10 Western Ave.
Oh, please, that'll not be
The
taken
water
care of.
department hates
I'm only
me.
kidding.
I called 2 days ago. They're like, you need 14-day notice. I'm like, since when? And she said, about a year and a half ago.
No,
I said, well,
sir.
can you help a sister out?
Do you have to meet them at the house?
Yeah. Which is
Why?
Yeah, we used to do that, and then COVID kind of put a stop to it.
exactly. It's so dumb.
It was not really necessary, I don't think, but
It's not. I called her back and I was like, I know you don't make these decisions, but
Yeah, but
in other towns, the agents or the owner just takes a picture of the meter and emails it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And she said, no, we have to get eyes on the meter
Big
to
official
see if
business.
it needs to be replaced. I'm like, well, can't you get eyes from a photo? And she was like, that's not how we do it.
You know
I
what,
said,
Meredith?
Okay,
You're
fine.
fresh.
Apparently, yeah. I shouldn't offer solutions.
Please don't.
If they're 14 days out to read a meter, maybe they need a solution. I mean, I don't know. Process implementation. I don't
yeah.
know.
And nowadays too, like we get the reading right
As you
from
drive
a cell.
by.
Not even that anymore. Now it's a
Yeah.
cell signal straight
Yeah.
to our office. So
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have to drive anymore?
no,
Okay.
that was
Oh.
we just replaced all the meters a couple years ago. So we used to have to do that. We'd drive around town for like 3 days with a laptop, and it would pick up all the readings.
What am I hearing in my earphones?
Like a waterfall.
Oh, wow.
Adam, that is so loud.
It's kind of relaxing.
It's pouring here in Easton, Massachusetts. Wait, so what is the biggest water story you have for us from the town of Sharon, Massachusetts?
Do you guys have PFAS too, or is it just Easton?
Yeah, we do.
Does everyone?
For the most part, around here anyways. We're in the process actually of building a treatment plant now. So that should be ready probably sometime in 2026 maybe, but it's a problem everybody has to deal with.
Yeah. Have you seen the one at Red Mill Road?
Yeah.
It's a huge, massive plant.
Yeah, ours is going to be pretty large.
Acres of woods for that one.
Where's the one in Sharon going to be?
That was $10 million.
Yeah, I bet it looks like it. I think it's massive.
Yeah,
I haven't gone up and seen it close, but
I think ours is close to 40.
40?
We got a discount.
That's because it's Sharon.
It's like a day out.
Everything's more expensive in Sharon.
They have higher taxes too.
That's right.
Should be less money. Anyway, PFAS. Do you believe in PFAS? Is it like a religion?
I think I assume the people that make the regulations are smarter than I am as far as public health and knowing that something's bad for you, but it's definitely been around for a while, and I don't know how serious of an effect it has, but there's a regulation for it and we need to comply with it. So
here's my curiosity about PFAS. So I wonder if it's like putting an air filtration system like in your house, and then you go outside and it's not filtered. So we can filter our water at the tap, and then when I drink my Diet Coke, is it filtered? If I go to Starbucks, is it filtered? If I drink soup at a restaurant, is it filtered? Right? Like, I'm a little suspicious of it all.
I mean, if the water is being supplied by the town, it's being tested regularly. It's gotta be within compliance for it to be served to the public. So if you're going to a restaurant that has town water, it'll be fine. But
yeah. What about towns like Flint, Michigan, who had lead in their water? What happened there?
They had a different problem. They switched water sources. I don't know the exact specifics on it. I think the way it was described to me in like a class a while back was they used to, they had a lot of lead pipes in the city, and they had some sort of chemical they added that put like a film on the inside of the pipes and didn't allow the lead to leach in. And then when they changed their water source, I think they stopped using that chemical, and basically that protective barrier on the inside of the pipe that was holding back the lead was no longer there, and then lead leached into the water, made a lot of people sick, and now I believe they're replacing their entire distribution system, which is crazy. Like, they need to dig up every street in town and
every service to every house and all that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case there. That's why it's still not resolved, because water systems are built generally, like, we've been around since 1896. Like, they start and then they grow as the town grows. So to replace an entire water system in a city is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I would think. Someone told me that that Quincy still has wood pipes. Is that possible?
It's possible, yeah. I mean, if they knew they were like where they are, they would definitely be getting rid of them. But I've heard stories of real old cities finding them and having them still be in service. But I think it's pretty rare nowadays.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's hard to get my arms around.
Yeah.
We have a piece of one in our shop, actually.
Really?
That was pulled out, I don't know, 100 years ago.
It's pretty big stuff.
This is unbelievable.
It's the stuff you never think about. But I do think about the water, right? Like during the COVID era, I was thinking about all the, the world got weird, and, electric supply, water supply. Could somebody poison our water?
Yeah.
Kind of makes you think.
Yeah, it's possible.
So you do the station checks, right? For all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's always a threat. It's probably not the most realistic way that a terrorist, I think, would attack people, just because it'd be hard to poison like an entire community. You might be able to poison a street.
Oh, yeah. So you could just go in and put arsenic in the water in the middle of the night.
I mean, do you mind, Meredith?
I think of these things.
This is
I'm
supposed to be
sorry.
a happy show, okay?
What do you
I don't know if I should be giving anybody ideas.
What is going on here? Do not give people ideas, Jon. Let's move on to The Voice.
I mean,
Okay, now seriously.
I watch terrible shows. Speaking of, what was the one you were telling me about?
Oh, Landman.
Landman.
So yeah, I forget the guy's name that does Yellowstone, but he just started the series Landman. It's actually pretty good. It's about the oil fields in Texas.
Oh, what's his name? The one that died off in
Sons of Anarchy, Yellowstone.
He does the director, but not Kevin Costner. But what's the guy's name? I can't think of the main character's name right now. But it's just like a dramatic thing, but about like the oil fields and stuff like that, and dealing with the cartels
fiction.
and it's contemporary, it's modern, but
And it's a show or a movie?
it's a show weekly on like Sundays.
You know why I
Wow.
stopped watching Yellowstone? I haven't watched
Why?
the most recent. I can't stand Beth Dutton.
Yeah, me either.
Such a bad character.
Everybody loves her, but I hate
So
her.
stupid.
Oh, yeah.
She's like a raging
She's
pill
wild.
popper
She's out of her
alcoholic,
mind.
but they make her sound like she's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then they say they're poor, and then she drives a $150,000 Mercedes.
The
Like
last episode you called it 300,000.
stand it.
It's ridiculous.
Drives me nuts.
I'm not up to date on the latest.
They're like, oh, she's so
Yellowstone
brilliant.
season.
I'm like, no, she's not. She's a mess.
Well, I didn't really watch it.
Yeah,
I just watch reality.
it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Steph and I were talking about this new show we were watching, which is probably, how old do you think? The people are probably close to, well, they'd probably be like your parents' age, I think.
Unfortunately, they're close to my age.
Yeah, 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Failed relationships, people who had never been married. What else?
Well, yeah. Widows.
Widows.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're all like, got their act together, jobs, houses, and they're,
So I think they meet with a matchmaker first,
oh,
right? And then she talks about what you should do on a date, and she talks about your personality and how you need to improve on that, and then you go on these dates.
They like match people up as it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
there like a
will
winner?
not be
Is
interested.
there like a
in
winner
this
at the
show.
end of it, or is it just like
There's no winner.
either people leave
You're
with a
a-
girlfriend or boyfriend or they don't?
Right.
Well, yeah. So it's not like The Bachelor, I guess.
No.
I've only gotten through one episode, but I just found it fascinating. It's such a different spin off of the dating shows.
Yep.
Usually they're young folks, but these
How old
people
are they?
they're like 50s and north of that. So it's interesting to see they all have their act together so far. Well, after the first episode, one of the ladies she has like a PhD and like just phenomenally put together, and they put her with this total loose cannon.
Just a disaster.
Yeah, and so it was interesting to see, and such a different point in their lives, And some of them, like their kids, were like, "Okay, we're gonna put you on the show because you need to go date somebody."
Yes.
I don't know. It's a little wild, different than the young ones. Anyway, are you in space?
I'm in space.
Yeah.
I'm really tired today,
It's
guys.
one of those days though.
Well,
It's dreary outside.
last night we had a drive to Situate.
For what?
We had
Oh, you
we
went
had
to
a
a party.
dinner. Yeah, my sister-in-law and Alexa and Madison and her new family to be. So the mother and the sisters. So I had a drive to Situate with Auntie Benny, who's not the best of drivers. And plus it was raining. And we couldn't see.
Sorry, Sam and Jess have blown me off. I have to text my
Are
team.
you serious?
Yes.
It's all right.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. So
I'll
anyway.
yell at Sam when I get back to the
So
show.
then from Situate, we had to go to Cohasset for dinner. And I didn't get home till 11.
Yeah. It's a late night.
It's a late night, so now I'm tired. What do you guys want to talk about?
Whatever. Snowmobile
Well,
season's
Meredith
coming
is
up.
testing. Who?
Snowmobile season's coming up, Meredith.
I want in.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
coming this
gotta-
year?
You gotta come
I'd
to a
love
trip.
to.
Jon, you're in on this.
I am.
Do you have your own snowmobile?
I do.
Meredith
It's,
gets to see our crazy side when she was on the Razor trip this year. I think she had fun.
I mean, it's just something I don't know anything about.
No? You like going up north at all?
No,
No. You stayed out here? No.
I don't. I don't enjoy the cold.
No.
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 That's not the cold.
I like the big furry boots, though, and the big coat. But yeah, I don't like to be cold.
Yeah. It does get pretty cold up there.
Looks pretty, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's usually not too cold. I mean, you dress for it, but
No, I know. I'm sure it's really fun.
It's not your thing.
Nah. I'm going to Florida. What are you guys doing for Christmas?
I'm boring on Christmas. I lay low. I try to stay as calm. But the holidays get crazy, and there's a party every weekend.
I know. It's exhausting. These next 2 weeks, I have an activity every second.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Did you get someone to cover the water?
I don't know. It's supposed to be at 12:30. Sam and Jess aren't responding. This is what we have to do. So the only time I could get was today at 12:30. So I said, fine, no problem. I reached out to Sam and Jess because they're both close.
Right.
It's like it's 5 minutes for them.
Yep.
And they're like, yeah, we got it covered. I'm like, okay. So I just was like, I know those two. And so I sent a text a little while ago and said, hey, here's the lockbox.
And crickets?
Crickets.
Oh.
Hey, text me back. You're worrying me.
Well, Jess was probably hoping Sam would do it, and Sam was probably hoping Jess would do it.
Yeah, I'm worried. Oh, okay. Sam said she's headed there now.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank God.
Nice.
We can take that off our plate.
Handle.
Yeah, I'm worried.
I was getting nervous.
Well, we're supposed to close tomorrow, so it's a little bit of a worry for me. But we're waiting for septic holdbacks, all that nonsense. Anyway, December is nuts.
Yeah.
It's so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I'm so tired. I've been out every night.
But, I try to remember, I was organizing my house this morning, and we did a renovation.
Yep.
The housekeepers are coming today, and I'm like, I got to focus on the fun stuff. Like today, coming here. I'm like, the podcast is uplifting. It's like way to connect with people.
Yeah, the holidays just get too stressful sometimes.
Just
gotta find
like chill.
Find the joy in it.
Yeah.
I've been to some really bad Yankee swaps the past couple of days. Bad gifts.
Bad gifts.
Like
It's the
what?
worst.
Bad.
Well, we started out with our
a
own
tiny
regift.
candle. You're supposed to
teacup?
spend $25 at least. This candle was from the dollar store.
I mean, who's giving a candle?
You're not supposed to give a candle at the Yankee swap.
What's your go-to for Yankee swap?
Yankee swap? I don't know. I try to find something different every time. Like,
Really?
Obviously, no gift cards or anything like that. Those are kind of boring. But I try to
Josh.
find something different. Like,
Well, the realtor,
cool.
nobody gets cool stuff.
I don't know, like the coolest thing you can get for $25, you just go.
What would be cool to Josh Godfrey?
There's
I don't
nothing
know,
cool
like-
for 25.
There's like you go to Target and just find some weird thing on the shelf that nobody else would get. I don't know.
I feel like Costco has
Oh,
some,
remote control
when you
helicopter or
first
something.
walk in around Christmas time, there's always some good options for every price range.
Yeah.
Good point.
But
That's true. We have to go shopping.
I know.
Are you guys coming to the event next Tuesday?
we were just talking about that yesterday. We got to buy some tickets.
Hurry.
went last year.
We are about to sell out.
Well, if you don't get them, I might have some leftovers on Meredith's guest list.
When is
Oh.
it? Friday?
No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Sam's
oh,
calling.
I'll
Of
be
course
around.
she is.
Oh.
Doesn't she know that you're
Text her.
basically a movie star and that you're busy? I mean, hello. The St. Jude's event is next Tuesday from 6 to 9 at Thorny Lee in Brockton.
That's what it was. Thorny League.
Yeah, it's a change
Yes.
I was asking Josh where it was, and he said he was thinking of Brewery, but I was like, I feel like it was somewhere else.
Luckily, we still get to dress casual.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So you still wear your jeans. They're still serving beer. We will also have a bar.
Nice.
So you can get a mixed drink.
I'm going to get hammered.
Yeah. Our musical bingo, tons of raffles. It'll be fun. Is Godfrey giving a raffle?
Yeah.
You guys usually do a basket.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
always do something. Sam usually puts together either like that detailing kit,
Oh,
gift card.
did you use
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Stein's? You won that last
Yeah,
year.
I actually, he was great. I ended up doing all four wheels, got sandblasted, powder
No
coated,
way.
clear coated. There was two options. There was a way, like you said, with the gift card, I think it was worth like $600. It
Yeah.
was a good amount.
Wow.
And either just paint them or if for an extra couple $100 out of my pocket, he'd do the remachining and straightening and all that. So I just did that. And
That's so
Came out
cool.
great.
Steve
They look
Stein,
good?
the wheel guy.
yeah, they came out awesome.
So now you have a contact to refer to for wheels.
I think we might already sent another customer to him like the next
There you
week
go.
or something.
Look
but-
at us.
Amazing.
Look at that. Making connections.
We are so freaking awesome.
That makes me so
Yeah, no,
proud.
he was great. He was funny on the phone because I called him up and I was like, "Hey, I won the right." He's like, "I know who you are." he goes, "The Weinsteins don't shut up about you guys." I was laughing.
We love to talk about the Godfreys.
That was funny.
But that was you were the perfect person to win
Yeah,
that.
I was psyched because my wheels, like the corrosion was starting to come in, and it was just the right time to get them finished.
I
up.
got to hit him up again
Yeah.
for another gift card. We're actually going to a concert with the Steins this weekend.
Oh wow.
Who you seeing?
I knew you were going to ask me. You know the guy that goes, I lose control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Him.
yeah. But
I forget his name. Freddie Swims.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what's his? I'm like, beach ball. Like, I couldn't remember. Freddie Swims. That's his name.
Really?
And the Fray.
Oh, that's going to be a great concert.
I know. It's at BU.
Where's it at? BU, really?
Yeah, it's at BU. I know. So we're doing that this Saturday.
So it's like a smaller venue. I love a smaller venue for a concert.
Sounds it. Yep.
Big ones are too much.
And then Friday night, we have the holiday gala at Thorny Lee. And you have to dress up.
What are you going to wear?
I have a cute dress.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm going to get a spray tan. Yeah.
Smart.
Yep. And then what do we have Sunday? One of the Patriots have a couple more home games, I think.
Yes.
I don't even know when they are. Did they announce the dates yet?
I have no idea.
Oh, I have to look.
I looked it up recently, but I don't remember when it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go to a lot of them?
Yeah, I've been to every game so far except for one.
Nice.
Yeah. 2 more games to go.
You've been to a couple.
Yeah, I went to a couple this year. My girlfriend actually has season tickets with her parents, so
nice.
Went to 2 of the pre-games and then the last one, and then I forget who else. The Rams, I think I saw them play against.
What section are you in?
129.
Are you on the sunny side?
It's the away side, so you're behind.
I'm on the away side
team.
too.
Yeah.
I think I'm section 185.
You guys have a blast when you go. You're dialed in now, though.
Well, yeah, we got it. We have it all set up because I refused to go to any more games if I had to walk down Route 1.
Oh, yeah.
I said to Tony, do I look like a girl that wants to walk down Route 1?
Yeah.
And use a porta potty?
How about a tailgate? Like, I'm done with tailgating, too.
Where do you park?
It happens.
Disgusting.
It happens
men.
in life. All of a sudden, you're like, I'm good. That happened to us this summer. We were like,
Flip the switch and it was just.
I'm out.
We're like, we could have reevaluated. We went to Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
My girlfriend invited us to they did a giant tailgate.
Okay, this was the worst plan ever. Meredith was down the Cape, and she had to drive back.
I don't even remember.
To go to a Kenny Chesney concert and then sleep at home and then drive back to the Cape.
That's a lot.
I double booked.
I said, Meredith, just get rid of your tickets. No.
Sorry, I got to take my sweatshirt off. I'm sweating.
I can tell.
We told you, John. That's all right. Adam, it is hot in here.
We're gonna have to get some fans.
Adam said, "What do you want from me?"
I'm gonna send them via Amazon.
This is why I have to dress appropriately for the podcast.
I'm wearing a wool sweater. That was done.
Are you dying?
A little bit, yeah. If I start talking slowly, you'll understand.
I'm melting. Don't you feel so much better now, John?
Yeah, this is nice.
That's what it feels like in the middle of the night.
So how did you get time off from the water department?
I took a half day.
You took a half day for the show.
How amazing is John?
Lucky.
That is amazing. I wonder if I know anybody you work with. Who knows?
Maybe.
I'll have to look up the roster.
What's your day-to-day life like working for a water
what time
department?
do you get up and what do you eat for breakfast? And then how do you get to work?
She asked me all these last time I was on.
Yeah, I love to know.
Yeah.
I like to know people's morning routines.
I get up around 6.
Okay, all right.
Start work at 7.
Do you work out or anything in between or no?
After work, I'll walk, usually from like 3:30 to 4:30 or 5.
Oh, you're a walker.
Yeah.
That is
I
so
am a
great.
walker, yeah.
When we were up doing the ATVs, John went out and walked like 5 miles.
Did you really? Good. That's so healthy.
It's good for the mental
I
and
just got a
physical.
walking pad.
Fabulous.
Well, I can't. I've got
Yet another gimmick.
What's a walking pad?
Oh, you have
Like
no
a treadmill?
idea the stuff I have at my house right now. I have a trampoline. I have my vibrating plate. I have my walking
Can we get
pad.
back to John and his daily activity?
Well, I wanted to talk about my walking pad. Stay tuned.
6 a.m. wake up.
7 a.m. work.
7 a.m. How long does it take you to get to work? 20 minutes?
25.
All right. So you're going to be pretty efficient at home then if you wake up at 6.
Yeah, I move quick. But
Do you eat
uniform?
breakfast?
no.
This won't turn off.
No breakfast.
Nope.
Uniform?
Nope. Just town seal. And we get like a clothing allowance at work, so we buy whatever we want as far as shirts and sweatshirts, stuff like that, as long as there's a town seal on it. And
Yeah, you guys have like a certain place you have to bring them to, right?
we use Straight Stitch in Norwood.
Oh, so you're saying like I could get a shirt and then they put
the
something
uniform
on it.
is just you need to have the town seal.
Oh, got it.
Like,
Okay.
So residents can see it.
So you
but-
can put it on anything you want.
Right. Yeah. You can. There's no like set uniform.
Oh, how do you get the seal?
Straight Stitch in Norwood.
Oh, Straight Stitch in
It's
Norwood.
like I have a PDF.
Oh,
or
so you have to
something
bring all your clothes there.
They
They're
they
just
make
the-
them there. You know, they have shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, whatever you want, and you pick out what you want, and they'll make it. Call you in a couple weeks.
Oh.
We can use whoever we want. That's just who the town has an account with. That's the easiest option.
Does Godfrey's have a clothing allowance?
No, I don't get a clothing allowance, but I just get free clothes. They're in my basement, so you just go downstairs and find a new sweatshirt if you need one.
Perfect. I love it.
No, we do like a joint. Like if the guys need shirts and stuff, we just give them as many as they need and the sweatshirts.
FYI, 11 Foundry doesn't have any Godfrey sweatshirts.
I know. He brought his water bottles, and I was gonna grab a goodie bag, and I forgot.
Oh yeah, I brought you guys some
shirts
gifts.
and
Yes,
Gift.
we love gifts.
Meredith, we have to get our coffee mugs.
Okay, all right, we'll get them.
Okay.
Problem
I want one
solved
of those
today.
old Foundry shirts too.
All right,
Gotta get on the wait list for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
there's a
Group
special
shirts.
logo. It says Shoveltown Champions.
Nice.
Nice.
It's actually a
Ooh.
really cool logo. I just have been a little buried, but it's on my roster. I emailed a guy. He's got quotes.
Yeah.
And I wanted cool shirts. You can't just get like a cheesy little cotton
you need
T-shirt. You
some
got to
nice
get something
ones.
good that we'd wear.
Right.
And then we could have like a patio crawl. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I'll have to get that picnic table running again.
Yeah, no kidding. I texted Sam. I'm like, the parade's coming up.
Yeah.
Picnic table? And she was like, eh.
Yeah, things hurt.
Yeah.
Just sitting
It's like,
outside for a while.
we get the ramp truck. That's it. And I was like,
Wait, is
what
there
are
a
you, busy
parade?
or something? The holiday festival last weekend.
Oh, I missed it.
John was in our tow truck for that.
Yeah, I
one.
Oh,
drove
you
in
were?
that. Yeah.
Who was on the back?
The women of Easton.
Oh, nice.
We're the women of Easton.
Women of today. I
Couple
think.
one of Easton right here.
Yeah, they had a big presence at the festival this weekend.
Oh, did
Last
they?
weekend, yeah. The Army of Volunteers, so it's pretty good.
Oh,
Like
nice.
the Lions, yeah.
Very nice.
I attended one of their events. It was a
So did
comedy
I.
show. It was, I'd say, like 1 out of the 3 comics were good.
Yeah.
Where was that?
KFC, which is now no longer going to
Yeah.
be KFC. It's being sold.
Yeah.
Venue gone.
We just went there for Thanksgiving morning. They were doing like a hangout thing, and I think it was the last event that all the members were really having over there. So
Do you know Avi Lazarian? He's from Israel.
The
He
name
goes there-
rings a bell.
He
but-
goes there all the time.
What do you guys have? Oh, wait a minute. Let's keep going with John's schedules.
Oh.
7 a.m. you're at work. That's early.
Yeah,
So you're out at 3?
correct.
Yeah. Cool.
And then
Do you bring your lunch?
yeah, I usually make lunch. Quickly, we have a refrigerator, so
I think you're very healthy. Did you ever go to Todd's Deli?
love Todd's Deli.
Oh, that was my cousin Todd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Todd Weinstein.
What do you
Yeah.
make for lunch?
Like usually a sandwich.
What kind?
Turkey,
Peanut butter and jelly?
No, like roast
bologna,
beef and cheese or
roast beef and
Swiss?
cheese.
American. I might switch it up and get Swiss or provolone or something sometime.
This
but-
you make at home?
No, I'll just quickly throw it together at work. I keep some ingredients in the fridge and
Oh, that's smart. So like you buy your
Oh.
roast beef and your cheese and then make it when you get there.
exactly.
We should do that.
I was
Sometimes
just gonna say
slack
that.
off while
I
you
don't
out,
understand
but-
Why don't we buy like salad stuff and we can have a rotisserie chicken there?
Because it would probably go bad.
Yeah, we won't eat it, and plus somebody will steal it.
Yeah.
They'll just take everything out of the
Yeah.
fridge.
Gina.
Yeah, and when I say somebody, we all know who. So do you
That's brilliant.
get an hour break for lunch?
No, we usually just work right through lunch. So I'll just
Oh,
whenever I have time to run to the shop, I'll throw it together and eat it. And
And you're not starving? You don't eat in the morning and then until you eat lunch?
correct, yeah.
why
because
he's
he's
thin.
not a woman.
why
He's
he's
not
thin.
food obsessed.
Just that.
Like as soon as I
So I
get
look
up,
down
I'm
at
like,
myself.
wonder what time I should eat breakfast today.
I had to get the house organized like I told you, but I wanted to make beef stew and chicken soup and applesauce
Why?
because I have a new kitchen.
Wow. So did you do that?
No,
Yeah.
because I had to
You
organize
can't
for
make
the
beef
ladies.
stew in your new white kitchen.
I will. I've been cooking like a storm.
did you get your new appliances? Sam was telling me about the issues you have. with
Yeah,
those.
we got all of them,
Yeah.
and then the refrigerator was too small.
Oh yeah.
So
It's like an ADA one or something like that.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, they make it. It's like for my
the
dad got
American Disabilities
a,
Act.
Yeah, my dad got a dishwasher. You didn't realize it was ADA. It was
Oh.
like tiny inside. And I was like,
Oh.
what is this?
oh.
Yeah, it's I think it was counter depth or something.
Oh yeah.
But we have big eaters now in the house
Yep.
and need for more volume in the fridge. So we just kept the one we had. It was fine,
Yep.
and sent it back. They charged me a little bit, obviously, but I was glad I did it. But
So getting back to you, Jon.
Yeah.
So then after you're done with work, then you go for your walk
Yep,
every day.
just about.
And do you wear headphones?
Yeah, I have AirPods.
Okay, so you listen to podcast or music?
Yeah, you guys maybe, or
Jon, I love
it.
Sweet.
Podcasts are
podcasts
great.
or music. I kind of go in phases. I'll binge shows, or then I'll stop for a bit, listen to music.
Yeah.
Do you have the same route? Kind of.
Yes and no. It depends where I go from. So if I go home, I have like a big loop around my neighborhood. Sometimes I'll head to the shop and I'll go through like Stonehill up 138.
Oh.
I get to see John walking when I'm on my
First
test
Easton.
drives. He's usually
Yeah,
going
these
through.
guys are
Oh,
always
so you
been
drive
busy.
to where you walk.
Yeah.
That's what I do too.
Usually it depends on what I'm doing after the walk. So if I'm
Oh, got
planning
it.
on fixing something at the shop or hanging
Yeah.
out with them, I'll go there.
Nice.
When I'm on call for work, I'll usually, because I need to be able to respond within Sharon, I'll just walk in Sharon.
So fix things. This is a recurring theme in my life right now. So we
Who?
have fixing things.
Oh.
People who can fix things.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have that in our house.
Oh.
It was me, which I'm not great at, and but I'd give it the try.
YouTube goes a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say
I-
YouTube will
I
show you
do.
just about anything.
I mean,
Right.
I've done my fair share, but I was talking to my electrician about that. He was finishing up, and I said, "So you just go around and fix shit?" And he was like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't mean to be insulting, but that's basically what you're doing now. Like you're completing and fixing stuff,
Just fixing things.
just fixing things. That's what you do. You
Yeah,
fix things.
Fixing things all
That's
day.
what you do. You fix things.
Yeah.
Like
Fixed my fridge a couple weeks ago.
that's amazing.
Just Googled the model and said not cold, and first video that popped up on YouTube was a fan that I guess is a common problem.
But so there's a few things. Obviously, you have to be intelligent to be able to fix things on like a broad spectrum, right? Of like, all right, this is broken. Even my electrician, right? So he did all his wiring and whatever, and then he reconnected my ring, and it connected it to the wrong doorbell.
Whoops.
Yeah. And so he's like, "Did this work before?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How long ago?" I'm like,
Yesterday.
like when we started the renovation. And he was like, "Oh." But then he had to figure out the whole thing to like trace it back and get it fixed. And yeah, but you have to be patient,
Yep.
right?
It's nice to have friends that can fix. Like, we have like a friend in every trade. We have an electrician friend, an HVAC friend, a plumber friend, and everybody like shares favors, and it just works out. And then you learn something when he comes over. Like we had our plumber over the other day fixing the furnace fan. And my dad will go down there. I'll go down there and help him out. And you learn stuff as you go with that too, which helps out.
And you guys do realize that there are other people in the world who can't fix things.
Like most people cannot
Yeah.
fix things.
Like it's really a special thing.
it is.
Well, one of the nice things I liked about learning automotive in school was when you're dealing with cars, like there's a little bit of everything. There's wiring, there's some, HVAC.
You have like
and-
a whole coolant system, and like that's involved in plumbing and
Right.
everything. And it gives you, it does, like you said, it gives you like a broad mind to like, you can apply it at your house. Like you're fixing a light, and you're like, oh, this is the hot wire, the ground wire, or whatever, or neutral in that case. But definitely goes a long way.
Do you
Yeah.
get so excited when you figure out the problem? You're like,
Sometimes.
A win.
Sometimes it takes a piece of your soul, though. Like when you're working on a car and it takes you all day to figure something out, you're either like, really, it's exciting when you figure it out quick, but like sometimes you're just like done.
It's
You're
too
like,
draining.
do you have to like
Yeah.
walk away from it sometimes and think about it?
There's some days, like at the end of the day of the shop, if I'm stuck on something, you got to come back with a bit better attitude the next day. Like you got to
Oh.
like change your mind up, and then
Right.
you get back and you're like, oh, this is what I was missing.
Do you guys like puzzles?
I don't really do any puzzles.
like John
like
Do you play
jigsaw
Wordle?
puzzles, crossword puzzles. I play Wordle every day, yeah.
So do I, Jon. Do
Maybe
you,
guys should
Meredith?
No, I don't. No.
My Wordle skills have gone downhill.
How come?
I don't know. Now I'm having a problem with Wordle.
Do you use the same starter word every time?
No. Do you?
No. My mom used to. She said some scientists at MIT figured out the best word to use.
Well, I've Googled it a couple times.
I thought it was kind of cheating, but
like audio.
yeah, that sounds like a good one. A lot of vowels.
You want to get the vowels out of the way.
I've actually never played Wordle.
Oh, well, we have a whole.
Never-
I
I
have,
don't even know
I
how
have
it
two
works.
different
Yeah.
Wordle groups, and
Yeah.
they're cutthroat. But one of them we just play Wordle, and then you have to make a check mark that you're done, because some of us know people's starter words, and so if they
Right, what letters are in it.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not playing if you're gonna post your puzzle because I know your starter word, so it doesn't make sense. But do you play Connections?
Nope.
That is so hard.
What's Connections?
I
feel like I'm on the outside here. Me and Josh.
There's like 10 different words, and you have to make categories of 4, and it's so hard.
I actually don't love word games like that, which is odd because I was an English teacher.
I do, and when I get it, I'm like, I do this every time. Yes.
I get in my head too much.
You get in your head with word games.
One thing I can't believe is that people actually buy the scratch tickets with the crosswords. I can't handle. I flip out. You buy those ones?
You know why?
I can't do it.
Delayed gratification. But I have to do it with. I do it with one of my kids. Not all my kids. Yeah. Not each one of my kids. Only one, Keegan.
Oh,
he's good to do those.
Well, there's a scratch app. So you just scratch the bottom.
I know, that's the thing. You just scan it.
Yeah, and then you just.
I don't even understand, why do you buy a scratch ticket if you're going to do that? It's all about the game.
If you don't win if you do the whole word thing and then you don't win, I get so mad.
Yeah, I agree.
I got no money for this.
Oh, yeah. right. You get
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Those are 20 minutes.
Yeah, it takes.
Well, and you have to focus because you're going to miss them. That's why we do it. Keegan and I do them together.
Well, that's like Wordle. Why don't you just play Wordle?
Because
why don't you join? Are you two besties?
Yeah.
Why don't you join? You can play with You can play with Jon every morning.
I'm not a big phone game. I can't do it. My attention span's not there.
Oh.
Yeah. I think some of the apps on my phone are rotting my brain too.
Yeah. TikTok's rotting my brain.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
I know. I really need to put my phone down.
Last night I found that I was exhausted. It was 8:00 and Keegan came home and no one else was home. I was like, "Can I go to bed?" He was like, "It's 8:00." I was like, "I know."
Can I go to bed?
And he's like, "Maybe I'll go to bed too." I said, "I'm going to go to bed and rot." He's like, "I'll go to bed and rot too."
There you go.
And I went on the app and I like some of the social ones and I was like, I got to get off. It's I don't know. Sometimes it's like lights flashing in front of you.
Yeah.
Too much.
Like I'll fall asleep on like TikTok. I'll wake up and the same videos playing over. I'm like, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
I gotta put the phone down and go.
I don't look at TikTok really at all. It's too much for my brain.
Yeah, I don't really look at that either.
Instagram makes me fall asleep.
Maybe because we're older.
I watch that. Maybe I don't know.
TikTok gets your algorithm and then it gets you in.
Yes.
Like once it gets all the videos you're interested in, then you're like stuck.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. On repeat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like torture.
It never ends. It just
then your brain
going.
hurts.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so bad. When I get into bed, I do not get on my phone.
That's a good thing.
Well, I watch TV.
Yeah, I don't use it much at night, but I'm definitely pretty addicted to social media and some other apps.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably delete some of them.
Ugh, it's so bad, you guys.
Well, I mean, I think you just have to be able to know when to turn it off.
Well,
right?
I don't.
If I get on Facebook in the middle of the night, I'm done.
Right.
I will turn that.
But
limit
Instagram
right
will
off.
help. Yeah,
that's my
right.
problem.
That's what am I gonna do?
Right.
Not click.
I will bypass.
Delete. Like,
I have no self-discipline when it comes to the phone.
So you know what game I brought out for Christmas time? I learned from the Godfreys. Jon, I think you were there playing too. Shut the Box.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My kids love it.
What is it?
Good.
Explain.
Go ahead, explain because I only play. I forget, but I gotta add the gambling part to it. My kids will love that.
Yeah, it's like you put it's a box with
Super easy.
Box with looks like almost dominoes, but it has 1 through 12 of numbers up, and you got to roll dice. So if you get 6 and a 6, you put the 12 down, you get 12 points. Roll the dice again, say you got a 1 and a 4, you put the 5 down, but you got to get the highest number without running out of things to put down. So like,
Gotcha.
And then it keeps going. Like you put a list together, who's got the highest score, and then
once you roll again and you can't knock down any of the pins, you're done, and whatever's like still standing is your score.
Yeah.
So the person with the lowest score is the winner.
What do you get?
Every time somebody plays, they throw $1 in like the jar.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
and usually you'll have like a timer running. So after 20 minutes or something,
over and over and over until the timer's up.
Oh, I love it.
So I have a party. I host a party for kids on Christmas Eve day, and we do a variety of games, and it has to change every year. So we used to do minute-to-win-it games, which were pretty fun. Kids were younger, but then they get to a certain age and they start cheating.
Oh. Wait, can you do Fear Factor? Can you get some disgusting things for the kids to eat?
Nope.
Why?
It sounds like a mess.
Yeah, that's exactly
blindfolded.
it. So last year,
That'd be so much fun, right, Jon?
what would you give them?
Come on, Jon. I need someone on my side here.
Yeah.
Some worms
Well,
from the
last year we
backyard.
did a game changer too. So we did left, right, center. So I had to tell the parents, have your kids come with 10 ones and 3 pieces of candy. Nobody questioned it. But I did saran wrap, the saran wrap game where you have candy and you wrap it in saran wrap and a toy and wrap it. And it becomes this gigantic ball of toys and games. But the big boys grabbed it and smashed it and tore it apart. So I was like,
There goes that.
there goes
Now
that.
what are you going to do?
I think we're going to do some games like this. We'll do left, right, center again. That's pretty good. Maybe shut the box. Yankee Swap was entertaining because, the boys hated getting fluffy blankets and
Right.
lip gloss, and then they had to trade at the end or whatever. But some games like that.
You can play horses. That's a good one.
What's horses?
It's like a card game.
Is that a horse race?
It's like horse racing with the cards though.
Can we play that sometime? Because
Yeah.
I used to run a game when we were in college at parties, and it was horse racing.
Yeah.
And it was wicked fun.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I couldn't remember. So horses is the name of it.
I think maybe it was called horse
Are
racing.
you talking about the one that we've played at your house, or the one?
Diamonds guy
Yeah, we've ran into some kids tailgating and
with
played with them.
the wing fling. Yeah, some dude, he was yelling about it. They were all excited. We were tailgating outside. They had a foldable table, and this guy's yelling diamonds the whole time. But it's exciting.
All right, I got to look that up because
Yeah.
I would love to learn that again. My girlfriend had taught me, but it's been so many years I couldn't remember how to play. And it's fun, and you can be loud and
Yep. Yeah, you bet on your certain horse or whatever, and everybody's
Yeah, you
cheering on the
have
horse.
one horse for every suit,
Yeah.
and then anytime you flip a card, that horse moves forward until they hit the end. And I think you bet on which horse is going to
you want.
win.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Meredith, can you have the boys do the hobby horse races?
Which one?
Can you set up like things
Oh,
they have
dear.
to jump over with a hobby horse, and you can have judges?
They're
Score
still
them?
too young to do that because we're like middle school or freshmen right now. So they're still like insecure about whatever they do, especially if I have some girls come over. They're like, I can't do that.
Oh,
You're gonna be acting cool in the corner or
Yeah,
something.
they have to show their brawn or nothing.
what about a good old fashioned game of Twister? No.
Too physical.
Oh, jeez, so many rules.
Yeah.
This is the worst party.
2024. It's a tough time.
Hopefully
Sheesh.
it'll be a nice day. Maybe we can have a fire in the fire pit, roast some marshmallows. Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes there's a lot of kids, but this year it's interesting. The kids all just want to have a couple over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so each kid gets to invite.
I'm
their
like, whoever
friends.
you want to invite.
Oh.
Yeah. Christmas Eve day. It's great because I started it because we don't have a ton of family around anymore. And Christmas is a kid holiday.
Yeah.
And so that's why I started doing this. And then, so by the time all their friends left, like they'd had a good time. They were pretty happy.
Yeah.
And then we just have dinner and,
So Christmas Eve day is the 25th.
Yeah. No, 24th.
Oh,
Is there no school on Christmas Eve?
I'm Jewish. Josh.
Yeah, not
It's all
this
right.
year. It's school ends the 20th.
Oh,
Yeah, so they have days
wow.
before Christmas. They have like 2 weeks off for winter break.
Sounds like
It's
fun.
it's a weird year for New Year's and Christmas.
All of it, yeah, because it's the middle of the week.
We get I think we have Christmas and New Year's Day off. Usually we get 2 or 3 in between there, but
Yeah.
we're just taking a half day on Christmas Eve.
There you go.
Oh.
We do a little shop party on Christmas Eve kind of thing.
Oh, that's good.
Stop by if you're bored.
I would not be able to work on Christmas Eve.
Stop by if
it's
you're
tough.
bored, Meredith.
I think. Are you guys going to Top Golf?
For Cody's thing?
Yeah,
Yeah. I forget, what day is that?
it's like the 23rd.
like a chick.
Yeah. I don't
John's
remember.
looking at his calendar.
I haven't confirmed because I'm nervous that I'm going to be busy, but I
missed
want
it
to go.
last year. I
You
had,
guys are all
COVID
going.
last year.
Yeah, the
Did
23rd.
you do the same thing?
He did Top Golf last year, right?
I haven't done
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
Golf. I just drove by there the other day and I don't get it.
I went once and it was
Place
so
is
crowded.
massive.
They're like, it's a 5-hour wait. Do you want to put your name in?
No, I'll see you later.
I think I'll pass.
Well, there were all these investors that pulled out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because once they started seeing the cost to build it,
It's massive. The place is enormous.
and
I
it's
just-
always busy.
I
Yeah.
don't know how they get a return. They would have to always be
They
busy.
shouldn't
That
have pulled
must have
out.
cost gazillions to build.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
I'm still confused how they're going to deal with picking up the balls when there's snow on the field. Because
I
right
don't know
now
how
they
it
have
works.
that regular truck that drives around and picks them all up. But
Maybe they put heaters underneath the turf.
I was wondering that. I
Oh.
was told they're going to plow it, but I don't know.
Really?
I mean,
Just
if they made it
wait for
year,
it
they
to
must
melt.
have made it year round.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's no way they're shutting down in the winter. But
I haven't done it yet, but
Should we go as a team? Nah.
I mean, I kind of don't get it.
Oh.
I'll know on the 23rd. I think I'm going to go.
you'll like it. It's a driving range, but then they have like different games that you can choose.
Well, if you guys are there, I'm going to help you
And
out.
food and drink.
Yeah.
I suck at
That
golf,
too.
but I'm just going for the fun of it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. These guys are
Not
fun.
Good.
Practice makes
I know.
perfect.
I'm not sure I could do a snowmobile run with you guys.
No?
No?
I don't know.
We did like a town and country trip. You went to town and country 2 years ago with us.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You stay. You don't really go crazy. If Sam goes and stuff and the girls go, we just do like a loop around.
Yeah.
And then get back. The pool's there and stuff. We hang
Yeah,
out.
I like that. The hangout afterwards.
Yep. That's the one thing that Pittsburgh's missing. They need like a hot tub or a pool at the place.
Yeah.
At the house?
Yeah, at the house. We need some sort
Yeah,
of
it's
rental.
pretty
up
damn
there.
cozy there.
No, the house is beautiful.
I'd go there again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I did like that place.
I had my little private room. I'd be like, oh, excuse me, guys. I'm going to go get a sweatshirt.
You love a private room.
They're like, we thought you were coming back out. I was like, I picked up that sweatshirt and I was like, I'm going to bed.
That's Meredith's code for I'm not coming out of my
See
room.
you later.
So next time she says that,
We felt
you'll
bad.
know.
We felt bad because we were so noisy downstairs. We were playing shuffleboard
No.
and pool, but Sam was like, "Oh, she had headphones. She was good."
She doesn't care.
I have a mask.
Yeah.
I have earplugs.
Yep,
I
she
sleep
was
next
locked
to a
in.
large man who snores all night long.
Right. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
I have to figure out a way to sleep.
Yeah.
Sam wants to put a shuffleboard room in her house or
I
a
know. I like
table
the
in her house.
shuffleboard.
Oh.
Those are like no joke though.
It's huge.
It's
Yeah,
got
very
like
long.
special powder
Right.
and this and that.
Tony had one of those.
I tried
You got to
to
make
explain
sure
to
there's
her how
no
expensive
children
it was.
around. Yeah, it's like a real thing. Otherwise, nobody's gonna play.
Yeah.
And takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, she was going for hours with you guys playing.
Yeah, we were playing quite a bit.
Yeah. It was fun.
Oh,
They have that at
unbelievable.
my father's assisted living place. He loves it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He's very competitive.
Wait, this one or the board?
The board.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
And he cheats. But it's fine. We let him.
How do you cheat?
He just cheats.
He'll like move
We don't know how, but he's doing it.
He just cheats.
It's a grandpa. They
Yeah.
cheat. My
He'll
dad
be
used to cheat
95.
at mini golf.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be like,
Right.
I'm dead. You can't accuse me of cheating. But he would cheat.
I mean,
Dads do that. Did your dad cheat?
I don't know. He's getting maybe another 5 years. He'll start.
Yeah.
Start playing.
yeah, he's
dirty.
still young. He's too young to cheat right now. Give him a few more years.
I did want to say, I told Sam, but I wanted to get the word to him. One day, I don't know, last year or the year before, I was putting my Christmas lights up early.
Yep.
Not to turn them on, but, so I'm not doing it when it's frigid.
Yep.
And a certain James Godfrey stopped his truck and said, "It's not even Thanksgiving."
Well, people get pissy about that, Meredith.
He
And
yelled
now-
at me.
Good.
And you know what? Guess who had those big red ornaments on their front door
Oh yeah.
prior to
Julie.
Thanksgiving?
Julie, she's the Christmas spirit. Me and James are the Scrooges.
Mm-hmm.
We're anti-Christmas, and now we got Matt next door, and he's like Matt Griswold. He loves Christmas.
There was
so-
an incident that they had that Sam didn't like the decorations that he hung. Do you remember that?
Oh, at their past house.
And
I think I remember this.
and so instead of Sam respectfully consulting said
Oh, I remember
decorator,
this now.
she just took him down.
Yep.
It
Poor Matt.
caused,
Oh,
he
no.
wouldn't talk to her for 2 days.
Mhm.
Poor Matt.
He worked hard on that.
I bet he did. Sam, when she gets something in her mind, she goes for it.
It was
She's like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
so enjoyable for me.
Right.
She was in the doghouse.
Yep.
We love those young
I
marriages.
Do those types of things all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good though. I'm so excited they're there.
Yeah.
And he scrapped my oven
Oh, nice.
and a chair, which is
Yep.
great.
There's a little scrap pile going on.
Yeah.
He was clearing out the woods yesterday. We have like a trail system that all connects back there. They make a little racetrack for the snowmobiles and stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the privacy for that lot is off the cuff.
Yeah.
So they have 2 acres, and then their 2 acres abut a whole preserved area for the subdivision behind them.
Ooh.
Yeah. So between the
Where-
2 of them, you guys probably have
five.
like 7 acres, maybe.
5, I think. We're 2, and then they're 3.
Plus, their whole lot is 3.
They're 3 acres.
Plus, they have the acreage behind them.
Oh yeah, all the conservation.
Yeah.
That's got to be 5 or so acres.
Wow.
I bet you more.
Yeah, probably a little more. It's a little wet to the left.
Yeah, because it goes down.
Yeah,
right?
it kind of dips, but ours stays dry, theirs stays dry, and then it kind of dips at the, but all the trails are on the dry spot.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he drove his lawnmower to your house yesterday
Oh, really?
to pick up the oven.
So
What
mad
is
I
going
missed
on
it.
down there?
I said to Sam,
The whole
I said, we
compound.
have a little wheelie
You know.
thing. Should we bring it down? She said, nope, just leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. Matt was like, if you ever need help with anything, I'm like, be careful what you offer.
Wow. That's some good neighbors.
Yeah, we sure do. We got to have a patio party.
Yep.
What's like your tradition for Christmas for you guys?
Christmas is, we're kind of quiet this year. My dad's girlfriend has a big party going on with their family, the 21st. But like we were kind of playing roulette of who was actually going to do Christmas this year because Sam usually did it.
Yeah.
Now she's still in the middle of moving in.
Yeah.
And my mother probably will do something small. I might go see her in Bridgewater. But on Christmas Day, we really don't do much anymore.
Sit around.
There's no kids in the house.
There's no kids.
Right.
You got to make up.
We wake up
That's
whenever
we
we
had to
want.
make up games for that.
Make some breakfast.
Do you
Yeah.
sleep late?
On Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a 10 a.m.
So my friend's dad on Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving, before a parade in Canton, I'm pretty sure it was Thanksgiving morning, would he for like 50 years, people would go to his house and he would make egg and cheese sandwiches.
Yep.
For everybody who would come
Said
over.
Thanksgiving morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All his buds.
That's what Tom
Like
does.
before the football
Yeah.
game.
Yep.
And it's like for 50 years was a tradition.
Yep.
And you didn't ask for anything different. He made what he made and like all the guys would go over there.
Yeah, that's what our buddy Tom, he lives in like the center of Easton kind of. He does a big Thanksgiving morning. He starts at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Everybody comes
Yeah,
over
they start
whenever.
early.
He goes till like 11 or so.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a good
And then
time.
go off to go watch
Yeah.
bad football.
Yep.
Do you have traditions like that?
I would be exhausted.
It's
I know,
it's
Tony
long
would do
day.
that.
Yeah, but then it's like I'm full and I want to go to bed.
Not often egg and cheese. I mean, these guys I think get hammered too, though.
Yeah, same.
Probably.
Oh.
Can't deny it.
Oh.
He's got all types of food too. He's
Yeah.
cooking steak tips, and everybody brings like all types of different dishes. We
Yeah.
had like some stuffed shrimp this year.
And what does he do for Thanksgiving? Go somewhere else, hopefully.
Yeah, I think his wife usually brings him somewhere because Tom's usually feeling pretty good by the end of it.
Yeah. They package it up and bring it
Yeah.
with them. Bring all the leftovers. That's pretty fun.
Delish.
Well, this is good to know. The Godfreys are all going to be down the street with nothing to do. We're going to be home for Christmas.
Yeah, he'll be there.
There you go.
We'll have to have some games. We have some people coming.
There you go.
There we go.
I feel a big party coming on.
I mean, the cool thing is you can just walk home.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, next big fire we have. We gotta get you guys down. Come hang out.
In.
Yep.
In. Do I have to bring my children?
Do whatever you want. Open invite to anybody.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
Ride a bike down.
Yep.
But then I'd have to ride it back up. So maybe I'll walk.
Take your
Yeah, it's a
Walmart.
tough hill.
Just walk. We're a reflector vest, please.
We'll give you a quad. You can take a quad home or something. It'll be all right.
Oh, that's even
Probably
better.
not smart.
Mayor on the quad.
My son's been lobbying for a dirt bike for a while.
Will you get it?
Absolutely not.
No.
There's a
Oh.
kid who's a little bit older than him in town who just got in a super bad accident, actually has the same name as him,
Oh.
and has had like, I don't know, probably 20 surgeries since.
No way.
Ooh.
Is this
Yeah.
recent?
Yeah. On, I think, Dean Street, down that area.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy hit by a car or something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, and I have
Okay.
another friend who lost her kid from it. Same
Yep.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he won't be getting one.
No, he was like, I have the money. Maybe I'll buy an electric bike. I said,
What are the
that's
big
not smart
Christmas
either."
gifts this year?
Not much.
What are the kids asking for? Nothing? You can't say, you got a new kitchen.
Well, I mean, one is asking for a bat. The bat is $350.
Can't you just buy
Like
it?
a baseball bat.
Yeah,
What was it? Hit the ball itself?
you would think. And it's only got so many pops in it, they say.
Kigi?
Yeah, it's a big baseball guy. Yeah,
What's Shay asking for?
clothes.
Yeah.
Clothes.
MB?
Uggs. PacSun.
Yeah.
Brandy Melville.
Brandy
there's no Lulu.
Melville. Brandy Melville has a parasite in her face.
Oh, well, she's got a clothing line.
She
that all
said
the
a
girls want.
parasite is running all under her skin.
That's gross.
It's horrifying.
She looks terrible. She's blaming Bravo TV.
Is
Yeah.
she rich?
I'm pretty sure she's got some
Why
money
she-
because
Well,
she,
must be. She's got a clothing line.
she
she
was
gonna
on The
take care of?
Housewives. She looks bad. You guys should Google
wow.
her.
B's getting dunks.
Dunks?
He asked for dunks.
What is that?
Nike sneaker.
Nike.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dunkin' Donuts.
Earpods and some other nonsense.
Oh, thank God I'm Jewish.
Yeah. I know. I think about that. You get out of it. It's so much work.
Yep.
So much work being Catholic.
We don't have to
Don't
decorate.
you have to
We don't have to
the
do
8 gifts?
anything.
You do have to do the 8
You
gifts.
don't really.
though.
I mean, we did when the kids were little, but
Oh.
it was easy.
You just give them one thing now and move on.
Yeah, when I was little, my mother got me a Barbie
Oh, we got
doll,
one
and
then.
then she bought 7 outfits. So if you opened up an outfit first,
Yeah.
you had nothing to do.
I can't imagine getting out with a Barbie.
They didn't make sure you opened the Barbie first?
I mean, we got to decorate. It's like
we don't have to do
all the
anything.
food. I love it though. It's my absolute favorite time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna talk to Sam. We're gonna put something together for Christmas.
We have to go.
All right.
Yep.
Oh God, thanks for coming on, you guys.
Jon, can you believe how fast the time went?
I know, it does fly by.
I mean, I feel like we just started.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to our number one fan, Jon, for coming on.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Jon.
You guys were fun.
Yeah.
We'll see
We'll
you
get
soon.
those. I'll get those shirts made. Long sleeve, short sleeve.
Whatever you prefer.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.